ranked 131st in terms of land area and 66th in population. The Netherlands is renowned for attributes like its tulips, windmills, cheese, and ubiquitous bicycles. This petite European country, neighboring Germany, Belgium, and the North Sea, boasts a population of 17 million Dutch speakers who experience a high standard of living. Recognized for its forward-thinking stance on societal matters and popular European attractions like Amsterdam's unique coffee shops, there's another distinguishing aspect of the Netherlands many are unaware of. This could position it as a potential global economic powerhouse. The nation stands as the world's second principal food producer and a forerunner in food technology and innovation. Having pioneered some of the most sophisticated techniques in food cultivation, processing, and global distribution, the Netherlands may hold answers to some of today's most pressing global food challenges. What's the secret behind the country's ascendancy in the food domain? How does it sustain itself and nourish millions beyond its borders, despite its constrained territory and resources? And what's its strategy for leveraging this food prowess into substantial economic gains? Dive with us today into the tale of how, through food and tech, the Netherlands is subtly emerging as a new global dynamo. Currently, our global population stands slightly above 7.9 billion and is expected to soar to about 9.7 billion by 2050. The World Wildlife Foundation emphasizes that in the upcoming 3 decades, we'll need to generate more food than what we've produced over the previous 8,000 years. Yet, merely increasing food production isn't the solution. We must also prioritize sustainable, healthful, and equitable food production. This involves minimizing environmental degradation, enhancing our dietary habits, and ensuring food security for all. This is where the pivotal role of the Netherlands becomes evident. Despite its modest size, the Netherlands has an insatiable zeal for food. Its agricultural activities play a crucial role in the global food market, exporting agricultural goods worth over 100 billion euros each year. While catering to its own needs, it also provides sustenance to millions globally. How do they achieve this? Delving into the nation's past, its geographical layout, cultural heritage, and spirit of innovation provides insights. Since medieval times, the Dutch have been engaged in agriculture and commerce, harnessing their rich land and water resources. Their prowess in export became especially prominent during the 17th century's Golden Age, when they held sway in worldwide trade. The Netherlands' geographical advantage is also undeniable. With a largely flat terrain, much of which sits below sea level, it benefits from abundant water resources and fertile soil suitable for irrigation. Its temperate climate further permits all-year farming. Given its strategic position and rich maritime history, it's often dubbed as Europe's primary gateway. A significant driving force behind the Netherlands' prosperous economy is undeniably its tradition of innovation and collective effort. The Dutch are historically receptive to progressive ideas and technological advancements that enhance their food-related operations. Significant investments in research, development, education, training, and the establishment of robust infrastructure and public-private partnerships underscore their commitment. This dedication has given rise to a collaborative ecosystem of agriculturalists, researchers, engineers, entrepreneurs, policy influencers, and the general public. Together, they've crafted some of the most sophisticated and efficient strategies for food generation and dissemination worldwide. Whether it's through historical endeavors, sports, distinctive tourist attractions, or food manufacturing, this compact European nation invariably triumphs. They are now carving out a dominant presence among the world's elite powers, quickly ascending the ranks of global affluence. Presently, a monumental challenge we face is addressing the dietary needs of an expanding global populace when constrained by diminishing land and resources. Data from the World Bank suggests that by 2050, there will be a 70% surge in food demand, while cultivable land will shrink by 20%. This situation necessitates enhanced food production while optimizing space, water, energy, and other inputs. This is where the Netherlands' innovative approaches, like vertical farming, play a critical role. Vertical farming involves cultivating crops indoors, stacked in tiers, under artificial environmental conditions. Instead of traditional reliance on the sun and soil, these vertical establishments utilize LED lighting and either hydroponic or aeroponic systems, ensuring plants receive optimal growth conditions. Such methodologies enable year-round cultivation, independent of climatic conditions or seasonal variations. The Netherlands stands at the forefront, championing the vertical farming movement. Within its borders, numerous vertical farms yield a plethora of premium products, from lettuce and herbs to strawberries and mushrooms. For instance, Plant Lab is a firm running vertical farms in urban centers like Amsterdam and Rotterdam. They assert that their farms have the capacity to yield as much as 200 times the produce per square meter compared to traditional farming. Philips, a Dutch corporation primarily recognized for electronics and lighting, has also ventured into agritech. They've inaugurated a vertical farm in Eindhoven, utilizing LED lights to cultivate indoor lettuce. These lights, with adjustable hues and brightness, are fine-tuned to enhance plant growth and quality. Additionally, the farm employs sensors to keep a tab on factors like temperature, humidity, CO2 concentrations, and water usage. Another innovative venture is in Tomatoes, a greenhouse facility that harnesses hydroponics and geothermal power to raise tomatoes. Remarkably, they harvest a more substantial tomato crop within a limited footprint while conserving resources. To put it into perspective, they need only half a gallon of water to yield a pound of tomatoes, in stark contrast to the global norm of 28 gallons for the same amount. Furthermore, they refrain from pesticide use, and by channeling waste, CO2 from a neighboring oil refinery, into their greenhouses, they not only cater to the plant's growth needs, but also curtail atmospheric carbon dioxide releases. In essence, vertical farming is not just about space efficiency. It conserves water, energy, diminishes pesticide reliance, boosts output and quality, and cuts back on transport-related emissions. Take Plant Lab as an example. This enterprise claims their farming practices demand 95% less water and use 90% less energy compared to conventional agricultural methods. As a prominent exporter of dairy and meat goods, the Netherlands has drawn criticism due to concerns about their production techniques and their environmental and animal welfare repercussions. In 2022, the Netherlands was responsible for rearing 4 million cows, 13 million pigs, and a staggering 104 million chickens, solidifying its status as Europe's premier meat exporter. Yet, these achievements come with the baggage of environmental concerns. In that same year, they released 118 megatons of nitrogen oxides, a figure that, albeit being an 8% reduction from 2019 levels, still raises eyebrows. The Dutch government has been proactive, pushing for greener farming methods and minimizing antibiotic use in livestock. However, a flashpoint has been the Conservative government's ambitious pledge, a 50% reduction in nitrogen emissions by 2030. given that by 2022, the nitrogen oxide emissions from livestock were at 118 megatons, marking just an 8% decrease from 2019. There's a significant journey ahead. Such bold objectives have sparked demonstrations by agriculturalists and cattle herders, who argue that the intended policies might jeopardize their incomes. These protests have further ignited a broader debate in the Netherlands about reconciling economic aspirations with environmental preservation. Globally, there's another pressing concern: ensuring our food is not only safe and nourishing, but also produced sustainably. Data from the World Health Organization offers a sobering perspective. Annually, roughly 1 in 10 individuals fall ill from consuming tainted food, leading to around 420,000 fatalities. Additionally, it's worth noting that globally, 1/3 of the food we produce is either discarded or never reaches our plates. This equates to a staggering 1.3 billion tons each year. Such wastage isn't just about food, but also the valuable resources and energy that fuel its production. So, how do we address this? The Netherlands harnesses the power of modern technology, employing sensors, robotic machinery, drones, and AI to oversee and fine-tune food cultivation and processing. These innovations touch every facet of the food life cycle, from cultivation to consumption, ensuring efficient, safe, and sustainable practices. Several institutions in the Netherlands exemplify this dedication to technology and food. For instance, the globally acclaimed Wageningen University in Research, WUR, consistently breaks new ground in food and agricultural studies. Innovations birthed here include a real-time soil quality and fertility scanner, a robot designed to target and eliminate weeds without resorting to chemicals, a precision-oriented drone for crop treatment, and an AI system adept at identifying plant diseases and pest infestations. Shifting our focus to the broader picture of international collaboration, we see how the Netherlands not only stands as a beacon of food innovation, but also extends its knowledge and expertise. Globally, a cornerstone of its prominence is its strategic position, especially with the access to the Port of Rotterdam, Europe's largest deep-water port and one of the world's most significant. This port serves as a bridge, linking the Netherlands to crucial food-producing regions across the globe. Regions like North and South America, as well as the Black Sea area, are major supply sources for the Netherlands, with significant markets being countries like the USA, UK, and China. That said, a majority of Dutch food exports cater to European neighbours, most notably Germany, which received 24% of the Netherlands' agricultural exports in 2022. The Port of Rotterdam isn't merely a transit point. It's equipped with extensive facilities and services tailored for the handling and storage of agri-products like corn, soybeans, and oilseeds. The port is home to renowned companies dedicated to the processing and trading of these goods, including names like Dosha Mills, ADM Cargill, and Protex. Moreover, the Port of Rotterdam is carving out its niche as an innovation and sustainability center in the food domain. Noteworthy initiatives include the Rotterdam Food Hub, a sprawling 60-hectare site dedicated solely to the agro-food sector, as well as numerous biofuel manufacturing facilities. Playing a central role in the nation's trade, the port enabled the Netherlands to record a remarkable food export figure of €122.3 billion in 2022, marking a 17% uptick from the previous year. Predictions suggest that the Netherlands is poised to ascend as the premier global food exporter in the coming years. But the Netherlands isn't merely content with its stellar food exporting reputation. The nation has expansive ambitions, envisioning partnerships and strategic alliances with countries worldwide. Leveraging its unparalleled advantage in the food domain, the Netherlands aspires to ascend as one of the world's wealthiest nations. In tandem with this vision, the government is channeling efforts into devising novel products that align with evolving consumer tastes and demands. In response to evolving dietary preferences, the Netherlands is leading in the development of alternative food products like plant-based meats, insect-derived proteins, and lab-grown meats. These innovations present more sustainable, healthier, and ethically sound alternatives to traditional animal-derived foods. Ensuring food security, having the capability to domestically produce sufficient food for its populace during crises like wars or trade blockades, is an integral part of many nations' forward-looking strategies. A testament to this is the Netherlands' collaboration with Saudi Arabia, aimed at fortifying the latter's indoor farming industry. This strategic alliance not only enhances Saudi Arabia's food security, but also reduces its reliance on imported fresh produce. In a significant 2022 initiative, Al Rashid Greenhouses, a prominent Saudi agricultural enterprise, joined forces with Dutch company Plant Lab. This partnership is geared towards establishing top-notch international standards for indoor farming within Saudi Arabia, with goals like improving farming efficiency, minimizing water and energy consumption, and integrating advanced foreign technologies. The collaboration also envisions creating indoor farming facilities using materials produced within Saudi Arabia, marking a potential transformative phase for the nation's industrial sector. The Netherlands' prowess in the global food domain makes it an indispensable ally for Saudi Arabia in its journey toward heightened food security and sustainability. However, the Netherlands' impact isn't limited to food alone. It's their technological milestones that truly underscore their global standing. Tracing back to 1984, the inception of a collaborative venture between ASM International and Philips gave rise to ASML company that has since become a cornerstone of the global computer chip industry with its advanced chip manufacturing technologies. ASML pioneering force in photolithography has revolutionized chip making with its extreme ultraviolet lithography, EUV. This innovation, with precision down to 3 nanometers, akin to DNA's width, places ASML far ahead of its competition. Uniquely, only their machines can craft the world's most advanced chips, drawing them into the geopolitical tug-of-war between the US and China. Concerned about potential advances China might achieve in fields like AI and military tech, the US has urged the Netherlands to curtail EUV exports to China, despite their substantial trade relations. Yielding to global pressures, ASML has limited its Chinese exports. While China seeks to enhance its chip technology, it remains behind ASML and has criticized the US's restrictive stance as domineering. ASML's industry dominance attracts global interest, with nations and companies eager to harness its expertise. The USA's $76 billion plan to boost its chip production highlights this, with many planning US-based factories employing ASML's tech. Collaborating with institutions like Eindhoven University, ASML has amplified its technological edge and employee expertise, seeing its value skyrocket by 300% since 2018. In essence, the Netherlands has emerged as a global titan in food and tech. Through innovation, partnerships, and sustainable visions, it's sculpting its reputation as a major global influencer. The nation's ascent underscores how even smaller countries can exert substantial international influence with the right strategies.